The good stuff. Dawson. Now, I think we're ready. I want to say I'm running behind, but I was actually just updating some stuff with our party. So really quick where we left off. We're going to do one more random battle, but we just have the last 3 missions in chapter 1. Obviously we're doing tactics today. But what I was updating was, let's see here. I gave everybody some better abilities. So our monk, for example, here, heavy armor from our knight, and you can see that bumps up their health by like what, 12? Pretty damn good this early in the game. So monks having heavy armor, which you get from knight, another reason why knights are the goat. Just want to put that out there. And then in addition to that,
need something.
We updated Delita's gear because he's our homie. We like Delita, and now that we lost Orgath, it's gonna be double duty for Delita as far as an NPC. Sloth, you didn't make it into the party. You weren't here day 1. That's your fault. Some other stuff before we begin. I did see some things as I was perusing the internet for news and things that we like to talk about, which generally is just RPGs. Dawson, I don't know. It ebbs and flows. I think YouTube tends to have more like concurrent viewers. But then some days like Twitch decides to like pop off. I don't know. Like for 14 and like Guild Wars 2, Twitch is strong. Real strong. You watched the recap? Thanks, bud. But like I was gonna say, as I was perusing the internet, saw an article about, because EA got bought out by a Saudi company to be a private company now, which is great because EA has been kind of like a limp dick for a long time when it comes to game development. Actually, I don't know if it's going to be a good thing or not. Anyways, EA maybe needed some change. But something that came out of that... Oh, Doss, you've never played this before? Damn. This game's fantastic. We're very early on, by the way. We've only done a little bit into the game. We've done like the first 4 or 5 fights very early. So we'll give a recap on everything we're doing as we get into it, but I got to do my morning yap. Anyways, because I saw that the EA was looking to sell off either BioWare or some of their IPs. Dragon Age, everybody. Dragon Age. Maybe somebody will buy Dragon Age who actually wants to make a Dragon Age game, and we'll get more Dragon Age games. I don't think you can trust BioWare with it, because they made Veilguard. I will never forgive them for Veilguard. Because even though it's like BioWare in name, it's just like Halo Studios. They don't know how to make Halo games. BioWare doesn't know how to make Dragon Age anymore. Sloth, I have $30. Will that be enough? Dawson, you... Well, first, I gotta ask what kind of games you like, brother, because this is a tactical RPG. And has a fantastic... This is one of my favorite games of all time. I can yap about this game all day. I think it's a great buy, but obviously I can't say it's for everybody. This is a game of all time, yeah. Oh, I'm so glad I bought more tea. I don't know if any of you noticed, I was tealess for a while. Anyways, very happy, or I'm excited to maybe see where Dragon Age goes. If it will be revived, maybe nothing will come out of it, but there's always hope. Anyways, okay, tactics here. Let's talk about our party real quick. Obviously, we just gave some stuff to Delita. You can't change his job, like he's stuck on Squire, but you can go in there and level up and give him some shit. So we gave him movement +1, etc., etc. Hog, that's not how it works. But yeah, delete up, give him some gear. He's good to go, or at least he'll survive a little bit better. Oh, you play a little WoW Classic, Hardcore, and 14? Okay. Tactics is pretty chill. TLDR about it, well, we actually got to get into. I guess like an elevator pitch for Tactics is it has a fantastic story, and then the sandbox as far as the gameplay and like the builds you can do, there's a lot of build craft. It's timeless. It's amazing. There's a lot of depth to what you can do, what you can build, a lot of jobs, a lot of different archetypes. But really, before I forget, if you go into these screens now, what's new with the Evilise Chronicles is you can have a conversation with your characters. Well, you can see them. They can talk to you.
Teacher is my only sister.
There you go.
You understand
Welcome, brother.
how I feel, don't you, Ramza?
Anyway, so you can get like little updates on what they're feeling. Obviously, Delita just had his sister abducted, and so he's a little worried about it. Anyways, our party here. Like I was saying, there's a lot of jobs and a lot of different playstyles for whatever your fantasy is, as far as like, do you like being a knight? Do you want to be an archer? There's a thief. Got your mages down here. We have a dragoon, which uses a spear. You have a samurai, uses a katana. You have a ninja, two ninja blades. And then you got some kooky stuff like mime, bard, dancer. Got a lot of different styles you can play, and then you can select a sub job essentially and mix and match. So you could play a knight and then have the skill set also of the white mage, kind of make it like a traditional like paladin almost. So the buildcraft in this game is amazing. The story is amazing. The script and the dialogue, very punchy, short, sweet, to the point. But a big thing is the combat and the way you play this game. So let's go into, there's a lot of builds, a lot of great builds. If you're just getting this game, the quickest thing I can suggest to you is with your first, so you get generic and NPCs join your party. You can name them, they kind of have the generic sprites here, and you can have as many as you want. But something you want to learn for everybody, focus, and I'll show you why in the gameplay. This is priority 1. Movement, that's okay, but focus. And then the other thing is Chemist here has the reaction ability Auto Potion. So when they are hit in combat, either by range, magic, melee, doesn't matter, they will use a potion to heal themselves. This is great for learning the game and as far as like having survivability for every single character. Do that. And I'll show you why. So I am running on Steam, on PC, and I have a mod that lets me change the color palette of my generics. But your generics stay as your generic. So if I switch him to Squire, he's going to look like this. If I switch him to Chemist, he's going to look like this. So that's about as much like visual customization as you can do. Guest characters are like story characters like Ramza here. He stays looking like this sprite. But his like character will progress and get like new outfits, armor, etc. But he will never turn into these jobs as far as like their aesthetic, which is kind of unfortunate. It'd be really cool if you did have Ramza as a chemist, Ramza as a knight, Ramza as an archer, and then it did the same thing for other guest characters. But I guess it wasn't in the budget. Either way, very customizable system. But we got to get into the combat because this is the meat and potatoes. You travel through the story and missions and stuff on the world map here. And it's very obvious where to go. It's kind of hard to get lost, but you can spend time doing random battles. And grinding is a part of the game, but grinding is, for whatever reason, very satisfying in this game for me. Kind of a sick satisfaction. Well, we got our party here, and we are going to do one more random battle before we get to the story. For one, lets me yap, and two,
If you say so.
I don't know how far we're going to get into chapter 2. I kind of want to keep things pretty even.
Forward.
Because we're kind of doing like a live playthrough. But this is a tactical RPG. You're going to have a grid-based system. Similar to like Fire Emblem and almost like XCOM as well. Like they're tile-based. But every character has their movement. They get to move. And then they have their abilities. And on top of this, they have a reaction that you can slot in, which we did right there, which is this slot here. And then you have a support slot, which for this example here, I have concentration, meaning whenever I use my knife and hit, I never miss, which is perfect. And then you have a movement ability. So this is kind of how, this is like the build craft of your character that you put together. And then you also have equipment, which can further add to your build craft. What do I think with Ninja and the jump ability? Mwah, perfection. Why? Because the jump ability is based off of your speed stat, your raw speed stat. So something like haste doesn't do anything for a Dragoon, doesn't do anything for anybody who's trying to jump. It's only the raw speed stat. So actually Ramza here, excellent Dragoon. Why is that? Because his metal ability here, Tailwind. He can bump up that raw speed stat. Raw speed stat. It's almost like a tongue twister. Venture Guy with Shake and Bacon. Oh, that reminds me of Venture Guy. Halo Studios, they're next on the chopping block when it comes to Xbox's layoffs. And I say good. I know it's sad to say, but they have not made a good Halo game in a long time. They clearly don't know what the fuck they're doing. Let's get into a more tactical formation here. A little more fortuitous. There we go. There's a job. Some JP there. But that focus ability that I recommend everybody get, this is why. While you're sitting here idle and the enemies are coming in, this makes it really, really easy to grind. Or get in some extra XP and JP, because every time you do an action that has an effect, you get some XP, you get some JP. XP obviously gives you your levels. JP increases your experience with your specific job. But also, when you earn JP, everybody else that's in your party in this zone gets a little bit of that JP with that job. It's a spillover effect. So, there's the rundown. A lot of information. I'm sad to see that Halo has sucked for so long. Some more levels. Good. Drifts with Shake and Bacon. Morning, everybody. Also, I'm treating it like Friday, so we have our Hawaiian shirt on. Let's go ahead and Tailwind. Who needs it the most? Oh, Sir Hexalot does. Unfortunately, yeah, we can't talk about like the named weapons yet that really change up some builds, because we're not going to get those till Chapter 4. There's a few we can get, like the Blood Sword, very early on. Hex, did you see that you joined our party here? You need to... I don't know, what do you want to be? We can make everything work. Right now, we're just... Yeah, Defenders started Chapter 3. I love the Defender. One of my favorite swords. We are going to be going for some cheeky stuff. So in Chapter 2, there's a particular mob or monster spawn that can happen in a certain mission. We're going to be aiming to have that monster spawn so we can then recruit it. It's going to make Chapter 3, our power as far as our party is going to be turned like invincible. It's going to be great. Especially with this edition here, with Evilise Chronicles, because it's really easy to poach. And then, obviously, with the autosave and quick loads, it makes, like, the more tedious parts of, like, the OG version not a problem anymore. Bird, what are you doing? Let's hit them. They're going to use their counter on us. We evaded because we're awesome. Also, the music in this game, very chill. And as far as, there's a difference between males and females in this game. Males do more physical damage, just in general. Females do more magical damage. Does that mean you can't have a male spellcaster? No. It's just like little... You'll just see like little discrepancies. Halo 6 needs to be a banger. I think Halo's cooked. Unless they like gut the studio. I'm talking about leadership. Anybody who's there that doesn't want to make a Halo game, like if guns scare you, you shouldn't be making a Halo game. Period. Until they get rid of all that shit, they're never going to make a good Halo game. Like if you don't want to write a military basically male fantasy shooter game, like sci-fi, like Master Chief, don't work on Halo. Halo is based off of a lot of like Christian values, obviously with John. If you don't want to do that, don't work on Halo. Go work somewhere else. I'm tired of people like being kind of like scared to talk about certain subjects, but Halo, man, I will fight night and day for that game. It had a very strong foundation as far as like the principles that they just have said like, nope, we're gonna do our own thing with Halo. And look how that's turned out. Not good. Not good. Anybody else's save files get screwed with the latest update, or just mods? Is that what you're talking about, Sir Hex a lot? I can't see I've seen anything different. They did screw the pooch with the new Halo. I mean, the more time that the game has been out, the more things people have realized that are like wrong with it. I don't know why I gave her more speed. White mages actually have really good speed. I did see the Halo fan video with Samus, and then it had Master Chief take off his helmet, and he was a chick. And I was like, that's not right. There's a level up Sir Hex-a-Lot. That's who we need to keep bumping up as far as speed. Right now we're just kind of giving everybody a broad amount of like JP, so we can unlock a lot of different job trees, so we can have, you know, flexibility, say like we want to change things up. But notice, they haven't even gotten to us yet, but we've had so many turns where we're just getting just XP. We're just grinding it up. Oh, but no, I think I'm gonna get sick for my kids, as usual. You guys, we were talking about getting sick the other day, yesterday, and I have never been more sick than my little germ-infested children. Venture Guy, did you end up going out or no? Because I gotta tell you, from my perspective, somebody, again, the two young ones, it's going out is hard in general. Alright, now they're coming in. Let's get them. Let's use Thundara. This will get them down halfway. Hit them with this. We'll move out of the way. White Mage, you can just stay... What? Oh, I don't have any White Mage abilities on you, Lana. What the fuck? We didn't learn anything. Well, that's not good. Okay. Now you didn't go out? Good call. Yeah, Sloth, very contagious. Very contagious. Concentration is actually pretty good on Monk here. Because again, wouldn't be missing our punches. I mean, we didn't miss there, but you know, 70% chance hits in tactics here usually means you miss. I don't make the rules, that's just the way it is. Alright, everybody, like, okay, Ramza is pretty close to level 9. Everybody else is in that 7 and 8 range. Hex-a-Lot hasn't joined us for any of the story battles, and now he's kind of caught up to speed. That's good. Generally, you want at least three generics in your army because of errands later on. Errands are like little side quests that only generics can do. So you never want to like phase out all your generics. Oh, bruv. We got a lot of... There's so many ways to tackle that fight. And as a kid, the way I did it as a kid is kind of still how I do it now, where I essentially just buff the shit out of Ramza while running away. But there are a ton of ways to do it. We will do... I think we'll do a way where we basically stop him from using his holy blades, and we stop him from basically swinging his sword at us. We'll basically neuter him. And the game gives you everything you need to do that with the shop items. And a lot of people don't realize that. I mean, how could you realize that? People didn't know that fight was coming up when the game first came out. But now we're a little more aware. Yeah, I mean, the 3 that you get in Chapter 2, we're going to get 3 more generics. We're going to get rid of them, by the way. I don't want to bloat up our army. Basically, what you just should keep them around. Come on over to the killing floor. Again, this is why focus is so good. Let's move you over here, Sir Hex. If you guys just saw that, that was 138. That's why monks are amazing. They hit like a truck. Double XP too. Nice. We'll talk. Honestly, I kind of feel like we should set up multiple ways to win that fight and kind of go through it and then redo it, show it a different way, and then run it back like one more time and like show off like 3 ways how to beat that fight. I think that'd be really fun, actually. All right, Hex or Kronos. Kronos has enough to get the next tier of Thunder, but honestly, it's a little overkill. We don't have enough MP to really cast too many of them. MP's a little bit of a problem. We should change him to Chemist. And look at Rain here, even able to just the 1 punch here. Let's double check before we move along. Usually to like unlock like different tiers of jobs, like the other job requirements you need usually range between like level 3 and level 4. Some require like, I think one requires level 5. I don't know. There's a difference between like the PSP version and then the OG. So it gets really jumbled in my head, but I think we're good to go. And now we can finish off chapter 1. Done enough morning yapping. FF monks are always the best. They are. They love monks. Venture guy, you're telling me you gave up a chance to go out with somebody famous? Damn it. Call her back immediately. All right, so with Ramza there, we got... Actually, he still needs to stay on Thief. We're going to keep him on Thief. Thief is a very important job to level up because of the steal abilities. These come into effect chapter 2, a little bit later in chapter 2, but really more importantly in chapter 4. There's a lot of good stuff that you can only steal. You want 1 thief in your party. And the weird thing about Thief is your steal percentage, for whatever reason, gets buffed up by Brawler. So actually changing to a monk that intrinsically has Brawler and then giving him the Thief abilities is low-key really good. But if you're not going to switch to monk, having, again, Brawler makes stealing easier. I don't know why. Spaghetti code. There we go, Thundaga. How do you make Ramza, Samurai Ramza viable? I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of Samurai because Samurai relies on katanas. Katanas are usually locked to shops and they get pretty expensive. And there's a chance they can break when you ever use a katana. And then they're also based off of your magic attack. But Samurais have high physical attack. It's just a weird job. Like the Samurai skill set is amazing on Black Mage, Summoner, even White Mage, any spellcaster because they have high magic attack. But again, with Samurai, you'd kind of want to be like a frontline brawler. I mean, they have some katanas that literally just give you shell and protect with 1 skill, which is amazing, and it's an AoE around you. That's really useful. That's like universal. So using it just for that sword, again, very helpful. But again, you don't get those swords until later in the game, or those katanas. I don't know. Samurai's a weird one for me. I used to love it as a kid, but yeah, it's quirky, put it that way. Kronos, we're gonna take you off Spellcaster real quick. I want you to get Ether. It's gonna be a pretty easy way for you to get MP back. Put on that leather plate. Rain, what were we doing with you? We're making you we're gonna make her a Geomancer. Oh, wait, hang on. Thief and Archer. What's that last one? Is it Dragoon? Or is it Monk? I think it's Dragoon. It's Dragoon. We need Dragoon. I think. Yes. Or else it would tell us. Okay. That's good. Rain, you stay on Monk, which is great because monks are very powerful. Aura Blast is a range attack for melee. Amazing. Lana, why don't you learn some healing abilities? We'll do Raise, we'll do Cure, and then Protect. Hexalot, I don't think he's actually gonna, I don't think he'll be joining the fight, brother. You've kind of been sidelined. Not my choice. It's out of my hands. We'll give him Chakra, which again, this gives you MP and HP based off your physical attack. This is amazing. Honestly, you could just make a monk and stay a monk the entire game. And, that'd be it. Does Dragoon still have an amazing, awesome leap attack? It sure as shit does. It kind of takes some time. But, yeah, Kronos, the geomancy skills are based off of magic attack and the terrain you're stepping on. So kind of like a druid, right? I'm just making sure with our setup here, we're not screwing ourselves by like missing something important. I know what, Rain, why don't you take the back seat? And then Hex, why don't you join the fight? Yeah, we'll swap them out. Alright, let's go to the plateau here. Oh, Drifts, this is the best FF game. Oh, something I want to bring up. Did you hear that they're going to be an official WoW module? What do you mean by that? I know they're making, D&D is doing a collaboration with WoW, which is cool. Yeah, okay, we're talking about the same thing. I saw that. That's pretty cool. I'm happy to see that. Druid is my favorite. But one of the things I love about tactics here is, yeah, we have magic,
Lead the way.
and they're like fantasy elements, but it's... Oh, we get our full party! Fuck yeah. Okay, great. This eventually changes again. We'll get more guest characters, and then it'll be like, you can only bring 3 people. But, one of the things Lana pointed out after the stream was, something she liked about this was, it's like, grounded, like, medieval fantasy. Kind of like Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, kind of like a dark age
is left for us out of these highlands.
of, like, feudal, like, medieval times. I love that aesthetic. I like high fantasy, don't get me wrong, but I enjoy more of the grounded approach with fantasy where it's like, yeah, you know, you have magic and all that, but it hasn't like taken over and made everything like super glowy or things are floating in the sky. It's like, no. We still have castles. We still have like rundown towns and villages. There just happen to be people who can use magic.
Then let us lower our weapons and raise the white banner.
We got Meluda here. It's funny, you literally go from one fight where you let her go, and then the next fight, she's back, baby.
If I'm to die, I'd sooner do so swinging a sword than swinging from the gallows.
So she wants to die with her sword in hand. Honorable.
I'll not be led away in chains.
I'd be interested, Adventure Guy, to check out that D&D WoW edition. Because I like WoW.
Where is Weegrath? What have you done with Teacher?
Remember, we're going after Teacher. We gotta go save her. And Weegraf, he's the leader of the Corpse Brigade.
Teacher, that Beowulf girl Gragorov took hostage.
She's not noble. She's just a common girl. She's a poor, damn it. Let her go.
Teacher is my sister, no more a Beowulf than you. Please, she's no value as a hostage. Return her, I beg you.
Return your sister? As you nobles return what you take from us?
Meluda's not wrong. This is what's great about the writing with tactics here. A lot of gray characters. Every character is a gray character. Nobody's really like morally right or wrong in a lot of like situations. It's all about perspective. Return your sister! Yeah.
Our lives, our dignity, and all else that you have claimed as your own? We ask nothing more than that you return to us what is ours by right. But you deny us even that. You take and take until there is naught left.
Like, this game has a lot to do with like a class conflict. Obviously the nobles and the lowborn or commoners. And Matsuno was like reflecting on Evilise when he wrote this, because at the time he was like, yeah, there's a lot of classism in modern day. And with the Evilise edition here, well, the world hasn't changed too much. In fact, it's probably even more relevant now than it was then. And I'm like, yeah, humans were great.
And you wonder why we take up arms against you? Why we struggle, though it cost us our lives? Save your high-born breath. Your words are wind, and no amount of howling will see your sister free.
They're very British here. They will use words like moppets.
But I am not your enemy.
Whew. Alright, that's enough yapping. Let's kick some ass. Let's tailwind. I love the accents in this. I love that you can, like, there's a distinct, you know, style of English they went with, and they went hard. I hate when everybody just sounds like generic fantasy people. Like, no, let's go with the deep British accents. I love it. We're gonna hold our ground. We're gonna cast Protect on everybody here.
Come on.
Delita, don't run ahead. Ah, Delita. Stay in formation.
There's no other way.
We just need to take out Maluda, which isn't too bad. This is the first time in the game where you see a Time Mage, and Time Mages are pretty fantastic. They can cast Haste,
No time
which
to waste.
in any RPG, the name of the game is to almost dominate the action economy. Haste is a great way to do that. That guy is going to cast Thunder on us. That will hurt. Now he's in his casting stance. Whenever somebody is casting, you get like a 100% chance to hit them, and also you hit harder. Unfortunately, with our chemist here, they don't hit very hard. Is anybody else going to go in that amount of time? No. I wonder if we should just back up actually instead. Let's back up. We're not gonna mess. There's one job I really don't mess. Oh, there's two jobs I don't mess with that I just don't like. Mime and calculators. Calculators are just stupid, in my opinion. I don't like them. And it's not because I don't know how to do math, although I don't. Ooh. God, they hit like a truck.
Got an answer
But-
for that.
Our reaction there is Auto Potion. So it basically negates a lot of that damage so long as we survive and don't get one shot. But yeah. Black mages are a problem, so they are first on the list to die. See, one shot.
No.
So I always laugh at spellcasters because they spend all this time learning the arcane arts. And monks, what do? They learn how to punch really, really hard. And so you spend all that time casting that spell, doesn't even kill anybody. Monk runs up to you and just pop, one taps your ass. Love it. Let's keep bumping up Sir Hexalot here. Make him as fast as possible. So we put on Protect. Protect will basically give us a bonus to our damage negation for physical attacks. Shell will negate magical damage. We didn't have Shell on though. We just have Protect. Actually, Ramza has both on because of some item he's wearing. Let's show off Aura Blast. Another reason why monks are crazy good, because we get this ranged attack. Let's go with... yeah, let's hit this knight in front. Better percent, more damage. Let's do that. Ah. Terraria? I've heard good things about Terraria. Can't be... yeah. You can't play D&D if you don't know math. Oh, we do have some things to heal. Is this going to be in time for you? Yes, but I'm wondering... hopefully... yeah, let's do it there. I was hoping maybe Maluda... she doesn't have that much movement where she'd like run in the way of our cure. That's a nice hit. Pummel. This has
Just
a...
as my soul burns.
I'll let her talk.
With fury, my fists roar. Pummel!
Okay, did a little bit more damage than I think it was projected to do. But again, Auto Potion heals us by 30. Keeps us very much alive. Monks do everything. Now, with Auto Potion here, we just healed ourselves even more.
My thanks. I'll make it up to you.
A good cure though. Love our white mages. Yeah, we'll talk about our guest characters once we pick them up, because they are all very powerful, except for the the brother and sister. We don't talk about them. Yeah, monks do everything.
I must be decisive.
I don't think I'm the biggest like 2D fan. Like, I love old school games, but a lot of 2D games I don't like.
Many thanks.
Because I've seen it, I know what it looks like. It's just it's never done it for me. That's why we wear cloak, by the way. That's why we wear cloak. Completely just dodged it. Love it. Even if it's a small percentage, the better cloaks we get as the game goes on,
Just getting started.
we're gonna become better at evading shit. Alright, Hax, let's take out the other black mage. Okay, not gonna kill it. Shit! Punch her right in the face. Where are you gonna go? Don't you pummel me. Rend helm. So, knights can break your shit. I don't have a helmet on, though. So she essentially only did 9 damage to us. Perfect. Actually want Ramza to get behind her, behind this black mage here, and take them out. Does anybody need any healing? No? Okay. We'll just sit here and accumulate. We're taking this fight a little bit slower. Obviously, if we want to finish it quickly, we would just focus fire Maluda, but we're here for a good time. And it's like our Friday stream, which I'm kind of sad we're missing. Ramza? Oh, I forgot you're a thief. He has 91 health as a thief. That's pretty good.
I have you now. I see the light.
Yeah, you see the light, you're dead. Okay, so his next level in thief is couple turns away. He needs 111 XP or JP.
Where to?
Rain, what are we gonna do with you? Rebecca. Looking at the NPCs' names. We're obviously gonna punch. We punch hard. It's a decent punch. Not a bad puncher. Not a bad puncher. Delita's still alive. That's surprising. Good job, Delita. In the PSP, well, was it in the PSP? In the PS1 version, you could actually change Delita's job. So you can make him a knight at this point. You failed. Good dodge. But in this version, yeah, you just kind of got to keep him what he is. And they are healing themselves. Smart NPCs.
Where to then?
Clever girl. We'll move up with Kronos. We just need... we need quite a bit of JP on him still. Let's go handle this Time Mage. There we go. So Time Mages can haste, but they can also slow you, which is very annoying. And then our Protect has gone off. Boo. I wish Protect and Shell lasted a little bit longer. Gonna try... Oh no, this is gonna one-shot us unless we dodge it. Oh, baby. Oh, that was a good dodge there. Let's go ahead and... Maluda hits like a truck. Let's make sure we cure him up to full.
You alright? Just getting started. It's
Just
time.
getting started. All right, Ramza. If we had anything to steal, which we don't, we could take some of her items off her. Could we? Let's see. Let's see her build real quick. Yeah, we could take some stuff off her. She has gear that we don't have access to yet. So that mithril sword, the chainmail. Yeah, she's cheating. Yeah, in Evilise Chronicles, they did buff the spell casting speed in general, which good change. You know what? We're just gonna keep buffing up Hex a lot.
Here.
Rain is not doing
Forgive me.
bad at all. How much are we hitting for here? 63, which is good, but we have a 69, nice, % to hit. But look at our Zodiac affinity there. We have a 150% like compatibility with her. I was trying to think of the right word. Nice, Hex. Nice. Kind of feel bad for benching him for so long. Ooh, this kind of puts us in a precarious position because I know Maluda hits like a truck, so Lana there would get absolutely probably destroyed. Let's stay at a distance.
Me then.
Let's be patient. I mean, Delita, get in there, brother. That's a nice hit. We did give him counter tackle, so... Oh, it didn't proc, damn it. Counter tackles, it's okay. Kronos, get up there. Why don't you heal up Delita? Delita's only level 3, by the way, too. That's kind of a shame about your guest characters.
I mustn't fall. Our struggle is not yet won.
Maluda's great. She's one of my favorite characters.
For justice my soul burns. With fury my fists roar. Pummel!
Nice, he lives. Let's take out this last knight.
You'll pay for that.
Good punch, Hex. Good punch.
Why
More
this
yapping.
struggle? Does your cause truly demand such bloodshed? Have we wronged you? If we are the reason for your suffering, what would you have us do? I wish to understand it. What fuels your hatred?
Yeah, later on, I know what fight you're talking
Lies
about.
They who knowingly grease the wheel of our oppression. Still, it is enough that you can stand before me in ignorance.
Ignorance.
You may not see the world beyond your high walls, but that does not mean they mark its boundaries. It may well be you've done no wrong, but it is your place in the world that drives my hatred on.
So, I don't think we can talk her down.
You bear the name Belf, and that name is my enemy.
Rom's just like, ah, well, I ain't got shit for that. I guess we are fighting to the death here. We're gonna tailwind you, Hex. Again, we'll just keep buffing them up. Yeah, nobody can save her now. Everybody else, just keep
It's now
keep bumping yourselves. Oh, we still have this knight to kill. Hang on.
I gave everything I had.
All right, we've taken out her entire crew. Now, humanoids, when they die and they crystallize,
Ready.
some of them turn into yellow crystals. If you see a yellow crystal, you go up to it and you either get to select to heal yourself to full and get full MP, or you can learn all of their job abilities. In the old version, I never realized this by the way until Evilise Chronicles, but in the old version, what it would do is you select the abilities and then you'd pick an ability to learn. I thought you just learned one ability, but for whatever reason, no, you actually learned the whole list. I never knew that about the original. I thought you just picked one ability. No, you learn all of them. So you get to learn all of their shit that's available. They kind of cleared it up in this version, which is fantastic.
This will help.
Yeah, I had somebody pointed out to me, and I'm like, holy
I am a
shit.
soldier of the
I never knew
Corpse
that.
Brigade. I will not turn and run.
Lay down your weapon, Maluda. The battle is lost.
We have wiped out your entire force.
Sheathe your blade and let us talk. Surely we can find some common ground. I will speak to my brother, even Duke Larg himself. You must trust me.
Were you to lend an ear? What then? Highborn or no, a lone cub cannot set the world aright by his mewling.
Like, at least Ramza kind of wants to do the right thing, which is like diplomacy. But let's not forget, prior to this, we have just slaughtered and killed everybody that stood in our way.
You have been blind to our woes since the day you were born. What hopes have you of easing them? If you wish to ease aught, it is your own conscience, your shame for having your naivety laid bare. And so you offer us pity for all the good it will do our cause. Nay, I will not be taken by your honeyed words. I have heard my share of noble lies. I'll hear no more.
She really hates us.
My words are not false. I wish to help. I truly do.
But the thing is, Ramza, right now in his current station, he really can't help.
Mayhap I am powerless, as you say. But ere you continue on this bloody path, will you not consider another? Work together with me. Or even use me if you'd rather. I ask only that you try for peace.
And don't mind all the people around you that we've killed. It's kind of like her last stand in 69. Nice.
Take this.
Auto potion? Perfect. We need to resupply on potions after this. Alright, let's finish her off. Actually, the best person to do that is going to be Hex here. We've given him so much speed. Take the side. Not the greatest chance. Yeah, punching a shield. That's gotta freaking hurt. Ooh. Ah. Also, they can turn into chests with items. So it's not always a crystal. Punch. There you go. Alright, now I need you to throw... I don't have throw stone. Alright, we wait. It is X's turn again, which is fantastic. 90%.
Nothing can stop me.
Work together, you say? Do not make me laugh.
I'm laughing because she just had like a grueling death cry, and then Hexalot goes like, "I can do anything." It's like, damn, dude, chill. You just murdered her.
Those words and be deaf to the arrogance in them. You truly are a high-born cup. He will never change. For that, I pity and despise you.
I kind of love that line there. For that, I pity and despise you. Beautiful.
Forgive me, brother.
So she dead.
Why? Why must it end like this?
So now that we've been in the weeds for a little bit, you know, fighting the Corpse Brigade, we're realizing they don't have like merit to their cause. They're right on a lot of things they bring up. And now Rams is like, ooh, maybe we should be talking to these guys and finding some common ground. So he's just like caught up in the whole war effort, but he's just a noble, but he's not even like the head of his house. And poor Delita.
Doing? What have I become?
Like, if Delita was not taken in by Ramza's father, Delita most likely would be like within the Corpse Brigade. Like, those are kind of his people, the commoners. Alright, Hex, you get your accolades there. We fight on. Ooh, we do get new items in the shop. Let's go check out what we got that's new. A Mage Masher, great. We get ring mail. Yeah, let's put on our new stuff. How are we doing on money? Alright, we're okay. Potions, yeah, we ate a lot of these. 30 should be fine.
What is it?
Let's upgrade. Actually, I think this... Ooh, this is actually better than ring mail. But we didn't buy him any. Let's give you the silken robes. Is that it?
Making preparations.
You also get an upgrade. We're not leaving you behind, brother. We did pretty good on like getting XP,
Yes.
so like what can we learn? Oh, another great ability from Thief. Movement +2. This is awesome. We're gonna be zipping around that battlefield.
What is it?
Job-wise, we still need one more okay, that'll be next fight. Shit. This next fight is not... We don't want to be bringing like a bunch of characters that don't have a lot of... Like, they can't do a lot of damage. So we kind of need everybody on their A game.
Serve.
What is it?
Rain, you're actually pretty good as a monk. Let's bring Chakra. Now we can heal. Oh, so close. Somebody has Geomancer unlocked. So when you have somebody in your party that can change into whatever job, instead of being like the blacked out silhouette, you'll see like, you know, a dimmed one on a character that doesn't have it. But again, this tells you that somebody in your party has learned how to be a time mage. Somebody in our party has learned to be a Geomancer. My big head's in the way. But yeah, okay, it's Hexalot. He can be a Geomancer. Although we're not going to make him a Geomancer because he's a really strong monk. Alright, so party-wise, Ramza, you're just going to buff up Sir Hexalot. We have Kronos. Lana here. Do you have Raise? She does. And then Protect. Protect is actually pretty useful for this fight. Shell's okay. Yeah, I think we're happy with that. We are going to change Lana back into an archer, but let's go to the flatlands here, or the wind flats. Avoid this fight. Let's get in there. The plot thickens.
But why kidnap the girl? And a Beowulf at that?
We had to take a hostage. There was no other way to escape.
Gargaroth. It's a hell of a name.
Then why not release her once you were clear of your pursuers? By bringing her here, you've done naught but ensure that House Beowulf and the Northern Sky come hunting us in force. Do not tell me this madness has taken even you.
Liken me not to Gustav. Have more sense than that faithless cur.
Yeah, for those who come after.
Think, Queegraf. We've lost the greater part of our number, and the Order closes upon us from all sides. She is of Beowulf's blood. 100 swords, 1,000 could not buy our freedom with such ease.
She's not, though. She's a commoner.
So we fly. What then?
Yes.
Know you some happy haven in which we may alight? If we flee, they win once more, as they have always won.
This is the first fight where you're like, I saw some cool abilities from like Agrius and Gafgarian. Well, now their enemies get some bullshit.
We must make for our children a fairer future than the past you and I have known. They must not suffer as we do. The stones we cast might raise only the smallest of waves, but see how they crash upon the shore. Waves rich with our blood, 'tis true.
A lot of us are gonna die.
Then for the sake of the cause you order us to our deaths?
If by our deaths a single drop of noble blood should water the earth, they shall not be in vain.
Foolishness. The only blood the earth will drink will be our own.
True.
The remainder of our forces should yet be safe in our fastness at Zeepton. We must rejoin them. Together we have the strength to strike.
And if they are already dead?
Sir, they're upon us.
Melguda. Slain. Impossible.
Man, we beat her ass twice.
My dear sister. Not you two.
Yeah, so she was talking about her brother the entire time? Well, now we know who that is.
The company which slew her must approach even now.
Just know, somebody's gonna have a vendetta against us for the rest of their life.
Your orders, Commander?
We quit this place at once. We shall make for our fastness at Zeekden. The girl will be left here, Gragoroth.
Gragoroth. I said Gorgoroth. Gragoroth. Gorgoroth's the boss in Destiny 2.
The northern sky is upon us. They attack.
They waste little time. I shall hold them off here. Gragoroth, you will take the others and make for Zeekden.
I feel like this is like your first time watching the game. You'd be like, oh, these are the good guys.
Yes,
Nope.
but I do not mean
Well,
to die.
Depends. I also like the idle stance that the squire and the archer have there. I'm wondering if we shouldn't change Ramza's job so he's a little bit more useful in this fight. You gotta risk it for the biscuit, you know what I mean? Alright.
Lead the way.
Come on.
Oh shit, we only get 3 of us. Well, that does put us in a pickle. So in this fight, there's an ability that is used that has a chance to just straight up KO you. Even if it doesn't take down all your hit points, it'll just kill you. I want to make sure we have a way of resurrecting most of our party members, if not all of them. Did you ever learn? Yes, you have Phoenix down. Okay, maybe we take... but then he's a thief. This isn't worth it. We will make you a knight. I'll get these battle boots. I don't want them. And we will give you item. And then he's our only one that can revive. That might be a problem. It means we need to be very careful with him. I don't like this. This is also a great addition to Ivalice Chronicles, is you can kind of adjust your party in this battle menu, because prior to this, no, I don't think you could. At least I don't remember if you could. Like, once you enter the fight, that's it. Let's give you white magic. That way... Shit. Thing is, raise here costs 10 MP. That's not nothing. Who else has... Phoenix Downs? You gotta have a Phoenix Down. There we go. Okay. Alright. This should do... This should do.
It's time.
So he'll grow up, yo. My group of friends aren't ready for that fight yet. They are not very good. This fight...
Your faces are known to me,
This is a tough one.
but I did not know that you would one day kill my sister. Meager deserved a better death. They did not even send proper knights to kill her.
We're
She was
cadets.
your sister. I am sorry.
I will not flee before her murderers. I'll avenge Meager's death or die trying.
This is great. What is it? What's the Chocobo's name here? Are you saying that? Now I gotta look. Oh, it's Baco. Has this always been here? Maybe I've noticed this before, but I've just like, it just gets thrown in the back of my mind. I'm not gonna lie. We'll talk about it when we get there. Kind of don't want to overextend, but also don't want to be backed into a corner here. He can definitely hit us from here. I feel like we'll be safer there, but will we? I think so. I think we'll be safer here. Let's see. Use focus.
I'm getting better at this.
My sister, Tetra. You will set her free.
Music does slap. I mean, listen. This is why Tactics is a timeless game and also one of my favorite... It is my favorite game. Is because the music. is 10 out of 10. The story, the world building, the lore, the narrative, the writing, the characters, 10 out of 10. The gameplay, the sandbox, 10 out of 10. Through and through, the art style, the aesthetic here, timeless. I love it. I love this aesthetic. 10 out of 10.
Your sister? Then you were a Beowulf, yes?
And now it has a bunch of like quality of life improvements. 11 out of 10.
He is not. If it is a Beowulf you seek, address yourself to me.
Yeah, don't talk to my poor friend.
The girl you abducted is his sister, and neither are connected to me by blood.
So Gregoroth has erred. But surely the girl must hold some connection with House Beowulf.
It's like, so my men fucked up again. Damn it.
So you draw no distinction between our house and those who deal with us?
Good point. Yes?
Well, it matters not. There was no question as to her release. We make no habit of holding hostages.
Good, so we're gonna whoop your ass and save Titra all in one fell swoop.
But first, we've a score to settle. You will see her free, if you live to see aught at all.
Wait, Delita! Hold! Hold formation!
Lay down your arms, Weegraf. What end will more death serve?
What end did my sister's death serve?
And we tried to negotiate with her.
We did not set out to kill her. This quarrel need not be settled by the sword. Let us treat, and persist not in this bloodshed.
You see it not? The reason we hold fast to our steel. What advantage might I hope to enjoy at the treaty table? And who would set a seat for me there? You!
So this is why it bugged me when I saw the Odyssey, because they, for their script, they went with a modern English script. It's kind of like how you and I talk. This is the benefit of having a more like distinct like English style. It's just better, you know, for the setting. It just makes things more like immersive, more memorable, because it makes you think in different ways about what they're saying. Like, man, that's fucking deep. You don't really get that with with modern English.
Even were it in your power, your brothers would never heed any agreement we might reach.
My brothers do not want this fight. Set down your sword, Weegraf, and they will treat with you.
Ha! No spoony bard could spin a sweeter tale.
Fucking bards.
You say your brothers do not want this fight? Tears, then. For the world you see is one beyond my weary sight.
I love that line too. Again, just we understand what they're saying, and it's just so much better. Alright, yeah, go after Delita. Okay, he's using Judgment Blade.
This
So
fleeting life, cling
Yes.
to it not. Embrace inevitable end. Judgment Blade!
Okay, he has another ability. It's like North Swine Strike. That ability has the chance to just like straight up stop your character, which is a very powerful status effect. And every like Night Sword ability has a chance to do something like that. Some effect. They're very strong.
You would have me believe my brothers want this war.
Callow child. The hands that guide history's reins are ever black with blood.
If you guys like this sort of script and like storytelling, ooh, you gotta check out Vagrant Story. Same team. They did this game and then they made Vagrant Story right afterwards.
Think you Dystag's hand more just?
I know it.
Justice is born and dies on the lips of each man who would pronounce it.
I will say, Ramza not having those sword abilities makes sense, except for not having like Gafgarian set, so the Dark Knight, Fell Knight set. I think Ramza should have picked those up, but Holy Knight swords, you have to go through the church. And Ramza never goes through the church as like a holy man. to learn those skills. So it makes sense lore-wise. You can say, oh, well, his father, like, you knew him. It's like, but his father's dead. He didn't teach him. Whereas Gafgarian eventually does take Ramza up under like his tutelage and maybe would have picked up those sword skills. But then he learns Ultima. Well, he learns Ultima by getting hit by Ultima. So there's that. Let's see here. What do we want to do? Do we just focus fire Weegraf here? I think so. Let's give them all we got. 25. Oh, yes, guys. This is why concentration is amazing. Weegraf here is very hard to hit. He's got parry. He has a shield. He has a cloak. Those three things make him such a pain in the ass. He also has a shit ton of health. So, guaranteed damage. Not a lot of damage, but guaranteed damage. We like it. Do we just hit him with Thundaga? I think we do. Now, we're really... This is why I was like, having Raise isn't going to matter because we're kind of like Megamine from Konosuba, that anime, with Explosion. We do a really big spell, but after that, we're fucking spent. And yes, we're going to do it. And look, it goes next turn. Hang on, how much is this going to do? 37. Okay, never mind. We should hit him with Thundara. Bop. Nice. Good. Can you get behind him? No. Oh, that's not great. He doesn't have concentration. So we're going to be punching him in the face, and you're going to see just how hard it is to hit him. 60%. It's actually not horrible. Nice. Good hit. Raphael, what's going on, brother? Middle of chapter 4. My team is round 32. Do you think I need to grind more? Yeah. Yeah. Do a bit more grinding. Especially if you're like new to the game. Rain, get in there. Use Aura Blast. She's probably not going to hit this.
Well, now.
Color me impressed. My team is awesome. I think the fight's over. Yeah.
Well,
so you just need to get him into his critical state, and that's it.
Forgive me, Miluda, but there is too much left undone for me to lay down my life now.
Weegraf, wait!
I wish they would explain this a little bit better.
Gustav kidnapped Marquis Elmdor for ransom. It is true. But 'twas another pulled the strings.
Well, what difficulty are you playing on, I guess is my next question. Because if you're in tactician mode, I'd say, yeah, maybe grind up a little bit more. But if you're playing on Squire or Knight, depending on your build, too, I don't know what your party composition looks like.
One who furnished the knowledge of when and where the Marquis would lodge along his journey from Limbury. Shall I tell you the identity of this puppet master?
Sure, go ahead.
It was none other than your lord brother, Dice
Night
Dark.
mode? You might be okay then.
He acted with Lord Zalbarg's knowledge, to be sure.
Absurd! Why would Dice Dog do such a thing?
In the void left by the king's death, the lions will vie for power.
Party, because yeah, you don't need to grind anymore after that one.
I fear Gustav. Fool that he was, tired of our rebellion. And was taken in by the silver tongue of your dear brother, Dice Dark.
Lies! No bathing is this!
He has pretty high standards for his family, mostly because of his father.
Do not take my word for it. Judge their actions for yourself. Farewell, young Beowulf.
Fare thee well. Okay, so this. Just the teleport. I wish they explained it a little bit better.
Weegraf! Coward! You insult my name and flee in the same breath.
Insults you, spits on you, and then leaves. You got a high potion. Good job, Ramza. But there's another game, again, Matsuno made before this, which was Tactics Ogre. And enemies do the same thing, but they are shown using an item. I forget what the item's called. And like that's their explanation for enemies teleporting away. They don't explain that in this.
Teacher! Teacher, where are you?
Where are you, girl?
She's not here. Where have they taken her?
Ah, shit.
Weegraf has lied to us. Come, Delita. We must hurry to Zeekton. Teacher is there. I'm certain of it.
Why? Why is this happening? Why, Ramsar? Why, Teacher?
I'm sorry, Delita.
The Genji set is really good. I honestly don't find myself using it too much. It's just sad part. This is a pain in the ass to steal too.
Yes?
Alright, you did pretty good at night. We're gonna keep you on night. Let's get the party together. This is a fun fight, one of my favorites.
Wish me luck.
And I'm gonna show why Archer is awesome. That fight, Raphael, is a pain in the ass. I would love to go over how we can do it easily, but we're not there yet, and it's kind of difficult to explain, if I'm being honest. What's our jump at? 3. Huh, everybody else has 4 jump. Kind of want hers to be higher. Let's go look at the items real quick, see if we can buy something a little bit better.
Looking for aught catch your eye.
You know those spike boots that we got rid of? Kind of wish we didn't. Ooh, we can buy chainmail. Sweet.
Are you thank May I help with aught after aught in particular?
Iron helmet, we already got those.
Are you
This is the better shields. And then sword wise, here we go. We get mithril swords. Here we go, a silver bow. Night Slayer, this applies blindness. It's actually a pretty good crossbow. And then there's battle axes in this game, but axes kind of similar to that pummel ability from monks. They hit in a range where sometimes you'll hit lower than what it says, and sometimes you'll hit higher. In my experience, I always hit lower. I hate that shit. So I don't use them. Don't like axes in this game. Huh, we didn't use a single potion in that fight. Amazing.
May I come?
This is the last fight in chapter 1. Do we keep you a whatchamacallit? Hey, thanks for the follow, brother. Or the sub. Welcome to the party, pal. Yeah, we have a whole Let's Play of tactics already on the channel. So if you want to find that video where we tackle that fight, we go over, I think, like a pretty easy method. Yeah, I never use weapons that don't have fixed damage. It's just like, we need to determine some things around here. And I don't want to leave them up to chance. Oh, we had the wrong armor on. I think we keep the party the same. I'm like trying to min-max in my head what we should be. Ooh, Rain, you can be a Geomancer. There you go, girl. Yeah, let's change you to Geomancer. Geomancers are great. Although they get to wear like full armor, which is kind of funny. I think of that more like a druid, but very, very cool. Oh wait, I'm so dumb. I have heavy armor equipment on. Perfect. Let's keep that. Lana, oh, you're about to shine, girl. You about to shine. And then Hex, you've been doing perfect, brother. I don't know if we're gonna be able to use everybody here, but this seems pretty good. Actually, I am gonna put Ramza on Thief. This fight is not too bad, so we can get away with doing going back to what we were leveling essentially. Do we have anybody that can res? Technically Kronos, but I'm just gonna hope nobody dies. Hoping for the best. We are using a mod to let us change the color palette of our team. The modding community for tactics is one of the best. They've been at it for a long time with like the emulated version on PC. There's a lot of really cool stuff they've done, like as far as like new campaigns, balance adjustments, adding new jobs. Literally being able to customize and add your own sprites into the game. A lot of fun. All right, we want
Ready.
Archer here, and then for over here, yeah, we only get to add 2 more. A lot of people, or at least as a kid, I would always put my second party that you have to place over here close to this side, and then I'd have them push up this way. Don't do that. That's stupid. Just put them over here and have your whole party be together. It's much better. Kronos. Rain, you're taking the back seat. Hex, you're in, baby.
Forward.
Eventually the Steam version, I think the modders will get to that point as well, but not yet.
Back whence you came! Quick as shadows, or this one's blood makes crimson snow.
Teacher, no!
Do not think to try my patience. This keep packs such a store of powder as you could scarce imagine.
Black powder.
More than enough to deliver the lot of you to the Father's keeping, should your feet lack proper haste.
The order of the northern sky yields not before the braying of rogues.
There's Zalbag, our brother. Hey, Argath,
Lord
yeah.
brother! Argath?
Hey, what are you guys doing here?
Teacher!
I love the music. It's like this is a tense situation here.
Delita!
I'll not warn you again. Withdraw at once, or the girl dies.
Do as he says.
This changes nothing. Argath, loose your attack.
What?
Yes, my lord.
Oh! Music cuts.
Gods have mercy.
Delita? I'm sorry.
Teacher! Lord Commander, more enemies scale the pass. 2 score, mayhap 3. A man of Wiegraf's look moves among them.
Very well. We go to greet them at once. I leave the rest to you, Argath.
Curse the lawyer!
Teacher!
In case anybody was under the false impression that this was a happy game, no. Now, I do want to talk about Zalbag in that spot. A couple things we need to keep in mind. Zalbag is the leader, like the commander, of the Northern Sky. He is responsible for a lot of troops. So this one hostage situation, he's got some wiggle room as far as his morality. Second note, he just says loose his attack, but he doesn't seem too upset that Argath hit Tetra. So was his command to actually target Tetra, then the Gargarath? I'm just gonna call him Gorgarath. Was that the plan, or did Argath like miss? But also, if he did miss, again, he didn't seem too upset about it. It's very it makes you look at Zalbag in a different light, because it's like Zalbag is our brother. He's our homie. We liked him. He tipped us off to go to Dorder, and Ramza and Zalbag have a great relationship. It's not so formal as say like Dice Dog and Ramza's relationship is. Anyways, Delita is probably just not having a good day.
And where do you presume to go, Delita?
And then there's this asshole.
You horse and dog! It is to be a fight, then. I'm only too happy to oblige. The gods know I've waited for this.
Zalbag. Dice Dog. How could you?
So both of them, both Ramza and Delita have this moment here where it's like, holy shit, I think we're on the wrong side of this, or like something's not right. Obviously, it's a little bit more tragic for Delita because this is involving his sister, but Ramza just saw Zalbag give the order. And it's like, that's what the fuck? What the fuck, brother?
Come. I will show you that common blood makes naught but a common man.
Yeah, it would have been great for Delita to get the berserk status, but he kind of does get it here. Kill the asshole.
Why did you do it, Argath? What moved your hand?
Your lord brother's orders, Ramza. What else?
So in this fight here, this is where some conversation can be, you can get different like dialogue depending on what you chose to do in Mandalia Plains when it came to either saving Argath or being like, we're gonna kill the bandits first actually. This guy who's they've taken doesn't really matter. That choice there, other than the actual like win condition of that fight, will change some of the dialogue here, but it doesn't change the events, if that makes any sense.
Would you have had us kneel before them and offer up the Order's honor in exchange for the life of some common wench?
And it's literally like a line or two, so we'll point it out if it happens.
She was Delita's sister!
Is it not time you awoke to the fact that we are different from them? They are of lesser birth, and so meant to play lesser roles in life. Such is the nature of fate, Ramza. That commoner and his sister ought never to have been here at all. Had they been with their own kind, supping on broth of bean, she would yet live.
Broth of bean. Okay, Ramza, what are you gonna do about it? I know what you're gonna do. Run. Now we're gonna back up a bit. We're gonna give our archer a little bit more speed. Archer is awesome in this fight. Did I give her concentration? I think I did. I hope I did. Hex, you gotta wait. I did. Fantastic. Yes. She's gonna go up here and rain hell on these fools. And guess what? Oh god, 14 damage. We should have buffed her up a little bit, but she will always hit. Unfortunately. Nice shot.
Just getting started.
What of you, Ramza?
Hang on.
Why do you now raise arms against us? 'Tis naught short of treason. You would turn your cloak and name yourself a traitor to the Order of the Northern Sky.
But the Order would never forgive what you've done.
Does your naivety know no end?
Shh, Kronos, get there.
How
Get there.
ironic is fate that one such as you would be born a Beowulf. Despite the privileges the name has afforded you, you would forsake duty and tarnish the honor of your house. Mayhap it is because you are youngest, and bastard-born besides. You think yourself spared the burdens of your lord brothers, and look only to satisfy your own whims. It brings bile to my throat. 'Tis a mockery that you're a Beowulf.
He hates it. He's like, I would love to be a Beowulf, and you hate it. It's like, Argath, fuck you. So it's funny that Argath is the night job, but he has equipped crossbow on, so he uses range. And yes, with a crossbow or bow,
Now then,
you can break people's armor and their stats from range. It's actually a pretty good combination.
make your peace with the gods, Argath. You die by my hand.
I'm gonna whoop your ass. Argath also actually has like a pretty good build. Or with guns, yes, guns too. I'm not a big gun guy actually in this game. Nice hit. But he has auto potion. Auto potion used to.
Of my labors.
This used to bug the shit out of me. But my kid brain didn't realize, hey, you know, you can just give your own party members auto potion. You could be doing the same annoying thing. Anyways, it took me forever to put 2 and 2 together. Okay, we are not in range yet. Fyra.
At this rate,
Holy shit.
I will not lose.
Yeah, spellcasters, by the way, they're a big
I even
problem.
amazed myself.
We will do our best, but you're in a little bit of a pickle there, Ramza. Unfortunately, Chakra, again, you have to be on the same height. So we can't heal Ramza. Gonna keep waiting.
My birth was not of my choosing, nor the burdens that come with it. Of such, you ought know.
Spare me the bleating. You are no sheep.
True.
You are a Beowulf, self-chosen or not. Yours is a line of champions, of lords among men. To do great deeds is your destiny, and your duty as well.
Like, he's not wrong. You know, Brahms has been born into a very powerful family.
Much is there that cannot be done save by your hand. It falls to you to see it so, to act where we cannot. Yet by the same token, you have choices. Ones that are denied your lessers. For your name brings great wealth and influence both. If you only embraced them, nary a thing would be beyond your reach.
Like, he's kind of like, there's like, you know, there's like the tiers of freedom. When you're like, you know, common or lowborn, you're restricted by like how much money and wealth and power you have, which is not a lot. So you're like in that little, you're in a bracket of freedom. You start moving up the rings, you get like some sort of noble family, and really the only thing you have to answer to is like your whatever lordship or other higher nobles you answer to, and then obviously whoever the head of your house is. Then you get to like Ramza's status of like freedom, where it's like he can technically do whatever he wants, sort of, but he has to answer to his brothers, and then he's also expected. There's things that are expected of him as a noble as well. So again, that also limits his freedom. But as far as like the changes he can make, his potential is his like graphs can go way further than anybody else's, or at least a majority of people, because of where he sits on like the tier list of freedom. But anyways,
what should you do instead but squander your gifts, while I must grasp at scraps that come tumbling?
do it, Kronos.
Speak not to me of burdens.
Give in.
Mayhap you speak true, but I will not be made a puppet.
A puppet master. That's a job that is not in tactics.
You? A puppet? Don't be absurd. The puppets stand before you, Ramza. Long have we danced for House Beowulf, that it might reign on history's stage. A dance that serves our ends, to be sure. Indeed, the Beowulf name is our shield, behind whose aegis we've long thrived. It is the way of things. People are used and use others in turn. How do you think you came to be where you are? You are loath to be used, yet you fain use others, even your so-called friend, Delita.
Like, everything he's saying is true. He is just a dick. It's about the delivery. And Rams was like, wait a minute. Hold up.
How's this?
Alright, we're gonna back up though, because as we just saw, that black mage hurts. Kronos, the money is just an abstract thing. What did we say yesterday?
I have you.
Nice counter tackle. I'm not worried about those knights. Don't worry about Delita. He will keep getting back up. He's essentially kind of invincible in this fight.
Where am I needed?
Those mages have to die. Yeah, Delita just joined teacher. Exactly what he wanted. Sugar. It's like, what do I do here? Do I overextend and get close enough to potentially melt? Let's see what our spell... Okay. We can hit him with a thunder. I think we're going to be a little bit closer. This is also... No, actually, we're good. This is a great quality of life in this game, is the fact that you can reset your move. You didn't used to be able to do that. You had to stick to where you put your character. Alright, so use thunder. And then you... you're not doing too much damage, but let's get you up further. How much closer can you get? I don't know if that'll hit us, if they'll be able to hit us. Maybe they will. Man, if only she was a male, she'd be hitting harder. It's fine. I have them both on, like, they're both, like, not optimized jobs. Like, she should be the black mage. He should be the archer.
Don't be absurd.
I should have made Ramza the archer.
Turn my back on one Beset.
Then you'd best learn to start. Many a trap-sprung lion would sooner have his savior for a meal than for a friend.
What are you gonna do? Ouch. That hurts. Nice evade. Still alive, huh? Who are you gonna hit? He's gonna kill Ramza. Holy shit. Okay, we can get in there. Oh, no, we can't. Okay, that's fine. Because we have Raise. Let's get you off the board. Spellcasters are so pesky. God, none of us hit this character hard. Holy shit.
Am I gonna die here?
Yeah, you're gonna die here, that's for
Where
sure.
to?
But great at finishing people off.
Out of my sight!
So this is the end.
She's kind of invincible up here. Unfortunately, this game doesn't offer too many missions where you can get into like a really good high spot with an archer. But when you do have those missions, oh, they're unstoppable.
I must act.
We gotta get rid of that mage. Luckily, she's... oh, God. Alright, our only person that can res, I think, is our monk there. And then it is our black mage who can do raise. Oh, we have like 50 MP? Okay, we're cooking. We're good. This is the shitty part about raise when you don't have high faith, is there's an 88% chance of success. We're gonna back up. How much is this gonna hurt? Oh, God. Okay. We're good there. That other mage has to die. And then we should be fine. Oh, are you gonna hit him? Nope. Hummel. Holy shit.
For justice my soul burns, with fury my fists roar. Pummel!
Fuck you, Argath.
Bloody hell!
Oh my. Oh my.
Get up, would ya?
So he hits like a truck. And there's a miss. There's that 12% miss. Lovely. Alright, let's start whittling down. You might be thinking to yourself, are we cooked? Not yet. Not yet. Well, I think that pummel, not only did it roll high, it crit. Which is like a double whammy of not good. We are gonna keep peppering him, but we need Ramza to get back up. Luckily, we don't want to go too far because we're gonna need to res Hex over there. We'll go here. Ooh, or should we just retreat up? But he can follow us up. That would be death. Luckily, the turn order. Did she have anything? No. Okay. Just keep hurting them. Hopefully we can get a crit, but probably not going to happen.
Victory is mine.
Oh shit, he can hit him. Okay, he's still alive.
That all you got?
There we go. Okay.
Pull it together.
This can't fail. Thank God. Now it's Ramza's turn. I don't know if those knights can get up there. Nope. Stupid knights.
Delita!
Get up, Delita.
Speak not to me.
I need
When
you.
I said I'll not be used again, I meant by you as well. I was a fool to think we were friends. In the end, you can be no different from the likes of Argath or Dystarg.
I have an idea.
And when Argath falls, my vengeance turns on you, Ramza. I'll tear it all down. First, House Beowulf, then the entire kingdom.
No, you won't, Delita. He means it, though.
Delita, let us talk.
Let's talk after this.
Please.
Okay. How far can you move? I didn't bring a heal with him. That sucks. That's not good. That's not good at all. This is why I was like, oh, I'll be fine bringing Ramza as a thief. Nah, that wasn't a good idea. Let's bump up the speed on our Black Mage. Now what I want to do is, I should have done this. I should have crowded up here instead and kept everybody in a tight pack. Well, once we got rid of the Black Mages. I think we'll be fine here. Could be wrong. Wait. No, that's not the play. We have to go here. We're kind of fucked. That's what I'm trying to get to. We're fucked in the sense that one of our like Sir Hex could very well die. Like die.
This cannot.
No, delete his down again. And again, this is just one of those. I didn't realize you could get there. That's not good.
Here I go.
Oh, no. God, she just doesn't do enough damage. That's a problem. It's a big problem, especially because this is gonna hurt. Don't kill him.
It's over.
Yeah, it's over. Okay, we need to redo this. We got cute. This was not a mission to get cute with.
Where to?
Let's redo this. We will fast forward past all the dialogue. Where's the button? There we go. Retry from formation. Another great quality of life. Yeah, we got cute. That wasn't a good idea. Making Ramza a thief, bad idea. He needs to be something stronger. So we're gonna make him our knight. Equip him with the best stuff. Give him his cloak, and then this is fine on him. Very tanky. Issue number 2. Lana as an archer is just not cutting it. Kronos, you as a black mage isn't cutting it. I'm just kidding, you're fine. Hex was actually okay, but just got hit really hard. There's really nothing we could have done about that. I need one of them to do something a little different. Man, I wanted to show up Archer. This is some bullshit. We're gonna put Rain back in there, but we're gonna make her a white mage with
This'll do.
some black mage. Actually works out pretty well. Well, no, she needs MP. Never mind. That's not gonna work. So that safeguard. That's not that important. And then let's give you some black magic, just the basic. So now she at least has a way to do damage. Or do we give her martial arts so that way she can use chakra and res, or she has one of them. I don't know. We'll just go with black magic. That's fine. We can make. Oh, you know what? We'll make Ramza the archer. Here we go. Now we're cooking here. Now we got this. Hang on. We're gonna make this look easy. This is the play. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah.
To battle.
There goes our flawless run. All right, we can skip by all this. This is another great feature, is the fast forward button. Ooh. If only you didn't have to hold the button down. Like instead, it should be like a toggle. All right, we're back in it, baby. Hex, get your ass up there. It might behoove us to use Protect. Ah, man. The first spell is always a little rough. No, we'll wait. Because eventually they'll start yapping again. And we don't need to listen to that. Nice hit. Look at that. 81 damage.
Why did you do?
Yeah, we know. Ramza is going to go up here and do exactly what Lana was doing last time, except he will be a little bit more effective. Now this mage, fuck him. Nuke the shit out of him. So that's going to hit pretty heavy. Jesus, look at that. That's just like, it's a lot of damage. Boom, boom. An auto potion from him. Nice hit, Kronos. Nice hit, nice hit. You move up a little bit. Aura Blast. Close. Almost dead. You can cure. And should actually do a decent amount of healing. She should also be able to jump up there as well. Okay, so he's back on his feet. It'll be his turn before that Black Mage. Nice counter attack. Counter tackle. And then should attack Delita. There we go. Sorry, Delita.
Delita!
We are going to snipe. 21 damage. It's a whole, what, like 2 more damage? Yeah, they need to die.
It's over! The fruit of money.
Yep. Get up there. Now that other... Nice, evade. That's because he has a cloak on.
What of you,
Even
Ramza?
even the lowest tier cloak,
Why do
you can
you
see
now
how it's like
raise
literally
arms
preventing us
against
from
us?
getting one shot.
Tis not-
Because damage does like spike in this game. Where yeah, there are just like a lot of one shots. What the fuck?
For justice,
He's
my soul
doing 90
burned.
against
With
me, but he's
fury,
only
my
50
fist-
against Delita here. I mean, it's scaled up, but still, he'll be fine. We move here. We chill. Ooh, look what we can do. Jump up here, chakra, and then give Hexalot 30 MP. That's a lot of MP, by the way. You, on the other hand, why don't you give them Shell? Because there's a good chance they're about to get hit with a spell, and then we're going to have a little party up here at the top.
Come on, then.
But we should be completely safe from the Knights if they just hold that formation right there.
My birth was...
Okay, we know what you're saying there, Ramza. Now, how much damage is he doing to this? 24. Okay, remember that. 24 damage, because I'm going to use a turn to focus. And let's see how much that bumps up our damage. Come on over. Probably going to hit... Oh, you can hit both of them, but they have shell on them, so it's not going to hurt as bad. In the meantime... Pretty fast cast. If I move here, this is what I'm thinking. I want to hit the Black Mage, but I'm going to have to move here, and it's Argath's turn next. And he's going to be able to shoot us with this crossbow, and it's going to do more damage than it normally would. Question is it going to one-shot us? We will find out. Let's go with the big zapper, though.
You play the White Knight, but I'd have fed panthers on the plain had you not seen some use in me.
This is the different dialogue.
Don't be absurd! I would never turn my back on 1%.
Then you'd best learn to start. Many a trap-sprung lion...
I think we skipped over that. I don't actually know if that's any different. Who knows? Let's see how much damage this is going to do. 43. Okay, good to go. Thunder. Doesn't do as much damage because we have Shell. Shell is amazing. And then big thunder. Pop, pop. So once we get that Black Mage dead, I'm pretty sure Argath can't get close to us because the only way up is like right here. I don't think Argath can get close to us to use that pummel. And pummel's really what fucked us over last time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't you do anything yet. And as a monk, guess what? We can just use chakra. Back to full health. So the idea is going to be to stand here. Why don't you cure Roms up a little bit more? But that knight, not going to be able to get to us. This knight, not going to be able to get to us. Okay, so it was 24 damage before. Now, okay, we're up to 28, so four more damage. That's fine. Let's go ahead and hit him.
I must endure.
Now that Black Mage is in critical state, meaning they will prefer to run away. Back to full health. All right, this is in the bag now. 40 damage. Yeah, you'll live. They're going to run. I can... Where do I want to move? I'll move here. Oh, wait. That'll hit both of them. That's fine. They both have shell on them. They'll live. Seeing if my spell can get off before their spell. Doesn't look like it. Let's go ahead and hit them. Hopefully she doesn't one-shot us, but we do have res over here. All right, and then we'll cure because they'll get hit. Hopefully they proc auto potion, but this will top them off.
Victory is mine.
This is fine. Oh, that's not fine. That's not good. That's not what we wanted. 'Cause now he's dead. He got injured a little bit. But that mage from the distance, from downtown,
I have you now.
dead. This is the power of the archer, Kronos, is their range and their damage consistency with concentration.
My turn, is it?
Super safe. Huh. Wow, what do we do with you now, though? We wait. Actually, we can pick you up.
Up you get.
I forgot we gave him Phoenix Downs. Perfect. Everybody's good. Everybody's healthy. Oh, shit, they can jump. They can jump!
Only one thing for it.
So, Knight with the aim ability is actually pretty awesome. Oh, God. Okay. We have a problem. Next time we need to block that. Or you know what we can do? We can just keep retreating up here. So what we'll do is White Mage raise 61%. That's not good. And then move here. And now when it's the monk's turn, he runs all the way up here and then uses chakra to give some MP back to the White Mage.
You've still got work to do.
If I heard a shockwave as monk. Monk? Okay, but you have to be in a line. And it have to be like a certain height. Just saying, man. Just, you know. Archer's pretty good. Let's see here. Especially with all these knights with their shields and parry. We're gonna bump up our damage even more. Uh-oh.
For justice.
Yeah. A little bit of trouble with our black mage. We can keep rezzing them, so that's not a problem. It's just a matter of... This is gonna be a little annoying. Ow. Don't like that. We're gonna wait here, and we're just gonna keep rezzing them. 24. Let's start hitting him. Punching him. It's not a great chance. Let's heal. Yeah, the train is an issue. We can make Archer a lot better later on. But there's a miss. We love that. But now they're kind of stuck down there, and they can't get up to us. They got to get through our monk. The only thing is our black mage is kind of screwed. There's an auto potion. Keep killing him. Good hit there. And then we can keep raising all day. We will get you back up, my friend. Problem is, as soon as he gets back up, he's gonna die. There's another miss. Those are getting fun. And again, he doesn't do enough. Oh, he put blindness on us. I don't think blind just destroyed our armor. Fucking knights. But I don't think blindness matters because we have concentration, so it doesn't actually do anything. I'm gonna tailwind. Actually, no. We're gonna move back. Focus fire this knight down. We're gonna move down one, take a little territory. Punch him in the back. For the love of God. Those odds are not great. Get him up, get him up. Oh my God, he's gonna die because we can't get the spell off. This knight's dead. We're gonna have like one more shot at trying to pick him up.
I ain't leaving you here.
Stop failing. It's failed like 3 times in a row.
Much better.
Thank God. This is why it's good to get everybody's faith up in your party.
Good at all.
To make res or raise there basically have 100% chance. But it is a reason why people love Chemist, because Chemist is guaranteed when you throw a Phoenix down, it hits him, it picks him up. So even though he died again, not a huge deal because he just resets his health blips. She's out of MP, but we can get that back with our monk. He's in critical state. He's going to run away. He won't come up. And then boom. MP back. Actually, just use Thunder. We'll go back to rezzing. This is what I was trying to say. Like, we could technically just win the fight, but we'd lose our Black Mage. We have put so much time into our Black Mage. I don't want to lose him. Kronos, we're not going to lose you. That's what I'm getting to. I refuse to let more die. Okay. Get our monk down there. On your feet, soldier. Holy shit. They say it's like 61% chance. They don't mean it. Now we start whittling down the other knight. I think that's what we'll do in our... Damn, he got hit like a truck. Let's heal ourselves. This is why monks are overpowered, because they can just heal themselves up. Come on. Get him back up. We're doing this again, huh? Okay. I can move next to him and throw down the Phoenix down. He's going to die again, but it's all about just resetting where he was at. Yeah, he's not going to get a turn in time. That sucks. You just cast Protect on him. Nice evade. Oh dear. Well, this I didn't see coming. That's fine. Our monk has res as well. Uh-oh. He's by the archer. Ramos is like panicking. He's like, I have nowhere to go. In the PSP version, there's a really difficult rendezvous fight here. And that reminded me of this, because I'd go up on that tower there. Thundaga. This is not a good idea to cast on him. Maybe on him instead. And then... I think we just stay here, actually. Because you can use Chakra. We stay here. We block the knight from coming down. Oh, he's gonna pummel. Fuck me. Well, that was a misplay. Alright, he's almost dead. But now we can just run up. Phoenix down. You're back up. And now this knight is dead. And that leaves one asshole to go. Why did he shoot him and not her? Interesting. Let's go with Cure. No, let's go with Res. Start whittling down Argath. We wanted him to be doing at least over 30 damage. That way, if he procs Auto Potion, we at least get some damage through. There we go. Back up. Big spell. Maybe a little bit of collateral damage. That's okay. Actually, it's not going to be. Boom. If we raise our faith enough, the whole Zodiac system again, we can kind of like play past it. Should be it for him. There's a pretty good party setup we have here. Not there yet. One more. Actually, this is it. Ooh, never mind. Argath is gonna get a turn. Well, we've kind of we've made our bed. Come here, you bastard. Don't want to do anything. Because actually, if I hit him and I don't do enough damage, it's going to end up healing him. Here we go, this works. Perfect. Ah, fucking insult to injury there. And then, boom, he's dead. Okay, that was better.
Not at the hands
50% is that's not true. If you have 80 faith on everybody.
top shells. I am better than this. Better than you all.
Cray, are we doing anything different with this playthrough? Not. I mean, we'll use like different jobs and builds, but not. There's nothing crazy going on as far as like gameplay, like any huge gameplay differences. We're still playing on tactician mode. I don't believe. Yeah, no, I don't believe you. Now, if we have everybody around 80, I don't think you want 87 faith, by the way. 80 like 5 faith. Then the affinity system with support spells, like they'll be like fine, like haste, protect, cure, raise. It'll be like,
I'm sorry, Delita.
I want to say pretty much 100. Both characters have to have high faith though. You can't just have like one person with low faith. Sorry, Delita. Uh-oh.
What was that? The powder. Delita, we must away.
Oh.
Delita!
Unfortunately, the beginning of the game kind of spoils the fact that Delita lived.
I had lived my life the only way that I had known. But when the pillars of that life came crashing down, I did not stand by and watch them fall. I turned and walked away.
There's a beautiful art behind, like in the backdrop or the back screen there. I'll show you Kronos. I think the 65%, that's not right. Unless they maybe have like the worst zodiac affinity. But even then, I feel like that's really rare.
What is it, Ramza? Do you know him?
So now we're back at the prologue. Right after Delita just abducted Princess Avelia.
He carries the princess with him. They'll not be able to travel far.
You mean to give chase?
What else? I will not return to the crown in shame.
Well, you'll have no help from us. Our agreement said naught of this.
I would not accept your help if you offered it.
So Agrias is the princess's like bodyguard or protector, so obviously she has to go after him. But Gafgarian, the rest of us, we're just hired mercenaries to like kind of help. But this is beyond what we agreed to.
A true knight is all too eager to set right what they have let go amiss. The Lion's Guard will serve the king's justice. Lavian, Elisier, we leave at once. Elder Simon, are you hurt?
The princess. What of the princess?
Elder Simon's actually a pretty good character. He's a lot of backstory with him.
She is taken. I am sorry. But you may put your fears to rest. We go to rescue her.
No, milady, you mustn't. You would only throw your own life away.
Your worry will find no purchase with me. A knight is oath-bound to render aid.
I want to go with you. I'll be no trouble to you, I swear it.
Simon's a good guy, but he does turn a blind eye to some pretty evil shit.
Don't be
on
an
purpose
idiot,
too.
Ramza. This is no concern of ours.
I must go. I must know if it's truly him.
The boy, eh? Well, there it is. Gods know where this path will lead us.
Gafgarian's like, son of a bitch. And now we're in chapter 2. The manipulative and the subservient. New members wish to join our party. So these guys here, this used to be rad. In the PSP version, the 2 female knights were worth taking because there was a cutscene you could get with Agrias that would get you a perfume, which is a very powerful item. In this version though, that cutscene's not in the game. And there's really no point to taking them other than just for like nostalgic purposes. We already have a generic army. So it pains me, but lad,
Suppose this is goodbye.
see you later, brother. Alicia, see you later, girl.
May we meet again.
Yeah, no Agria's birthday cutscene in this game. Levian, you're actually coming with us. No, you're going to.
So be it.
They're also just not as fleshed out as our party members. Now we do get 2 guest characters. We get Gafgarian, who's a
Another
fell
fine
knight,
mess.
and we get Agrius, who is a holy knight.
You have my gratitude.
Nice. We'll play a little bit into chapter 2, but not much. I want to get our team underway because Ramza, with each new chapter, well, is it with each new chapter? Check in with this squire because we have a new ability called Steel. And what Steel will do is in combat, in a fight, this will bump our bravery, which remember is tied to our reaction, and then later on it bumps up your weapon damage. We will increase our bravery by 5 in a fight. But after we're done with the fight, however many times we use Steel, will bump up our bravery permanently by 1 for every time we use it. And then the max bravery for outside of combat is 97. So, very important for you, well, some good tips is grab Steel and then start bumping up your party's bravery. In addition to that, we do have the Orator here, which is it's like a talking class. They can also bump up characters' bravery and faith, which we want that faith. It's just their chance of it's almost like a spell, but their chance of their skill succeeding is not 100%, whereas Steel from Ramza is always 100%. We're good on Archer. Got a lot of archery there. Kind of served its purpose. We also needed to get to level 4 anyways, but we can go back to Thief. Actually, no. We're gonna grab Steel.
Let's try it.
So we need to go back to Squire. We'll put on... We got some other items, but these are from Gafgarian and Agrius. We need to do anything different with you, Kronos. You need Arcane. You need Magic Boost, which is right here, baby. So instead of Safeguard, we're going to do even more magic damage now. That'll be good. Rain, you did great, but I think it's time you become a Geomancer.
Wish me luck.
And we will put on heavy equipment. Need to get rid of those battle boots. Really going with a very minimalist. We'll make you a mystic. That way we start unlocking the other things. A very minimal item list. Yeah, Tangle Vine. Although we're gonna be on stones first. And somebody broke his armor. Motherfuckers. One of those knights broke it. That was good from you, Hex. You get Revive now. So we don't need to take item anymore. We can take Fundaments because, again, all of your martial attacks with your monk are based off of your physical attack. And with Fundaments, we get Focus, which bumps up our physical attack by 1. It's a match made in heaven. Something else we're going to want to be targeting with all of our characters is Thief and getting movement +2. It's obviously better than movement +1. Alright, let's get into the first fight here. And because we basically... we're locked off from the rest of the map until we do this next fight. So let's do that. Also more story. So we're in pursuit of the princess. We get 4 units here. This is like what I was saying earlier, where for that one brief moment, it let us use our full party, but now we're restricted to, obviously Ramza, but then 3 other characters, or generics. Let's put Lana in there. This is not a hard fight, so I just want to make sure everybody has Fundaments on, that way we're just getting passive JP and XP. not passive, but, you know, we don't have to actually be doing like an offensive action or have anybody in our line of sight. We always have something to do. Here we go.
A purse of 5,000 gil per head.
Notice this dude's attire here. It's got like plate mail and then a robe.
'Tis coin I lack, not wits. 20,000. Or you can stick 'em yourself.
I also like that some of the generics, because that's just a generic thief. Some of the generics have like their own like little slight twist to how their portraits look. Anyways, this is another example.
Mayhap you forget the ease with which men are branded heretics.
The talk of heretics and branding. Interesting.
Frets, is it? 10,000 then.
7,000. I will offer no more.
Fine. Let it never be said that I was aught but a pious man.
I pray your newfound piety lends itself not to mercy. They will be here soon, and I shudder to think of your fate, should any of them survive.
Yeah, Kronos, that's a good point. I saw like one of those like little like weird facts about tactics, and it's like, yeah, if you basically charm and recruit that sellsword into your party, his portrait then just goes back to like the default ones. Like he doesn't keep that one for thief. Kind of unfortunate.
No sooner speak the devil's name than he doth appear. You've work to do. Best be about it.
Gods be good, that's Sir Gafgarian. 7,000 a head for this.
He's realizing he just took a horrible, horrible deal.
An ambush. This day grows lovelier by the hour.
Gafgarin's just like, we've got some folks to kill then, huh? Let's get on with it.
If you'd not fight, the road home lies behind you.
Oh, while I make no habit of charity, I could not well abandon so goodly a wench to rogues.
Do not patronize me, sir.
Drifts, catch you later. Yeah, we'll be back next week. We're gonna be off Friday. I might get a video out tomorrow. I don't know. No promises. But other than that, yeah, I'll see you. I'll have a regular video on Monday, but then yeah, Tuesday we will be back tactics. Maybe mix in some XCOM.
By darkness empowered. Shadow Blade.
Shadow Blade. In the PSP and then the original, it does like. Eric, thanks for the sub, brother. I don't know if you're actually in the channel or you were watching one of my other videos, but appreciate the hell out of you. But in the original version,
Cling to it not. Embrace inevitable end.
that Fellblade always does like 42 damage. Yeah, that Kronos, that's typical JRPG. When they're on your team, they don't do much damage, but when they fight you, all of a sudden, boom, they get juiced up. Nice evade. These guys coming right for us. This is what we're talking about with archers. Usually the enemy gets like the better terrain. So having an archer here would suck. Because it's an uphill battle. If you're using a crossbow though, not so bad. We got black mages. Who are they attacking? I'm not worried about it. Also, this map, just like the camera with like the buildings, a little bit of a nightmare. All right, we're gonna rush in there. We did not give Ramza a secondary, but that's okay. Pretty decent damage. Kronos, hit him with that. Yes, Agrius is in the way, but she knew what she was getting into. Probably not a great idea to actually go there. Let's go to the corner. We see, okay, Geomancy, this is how this works. Whatever tile you're on, like every specific tile has a Geomancy like ability tied to it. It's instant cast, it's based off your magic, and it usually comes with some sort of status effect. The one we have right now is Contortion. We haven't learned that one yet. but that's how Geomancer works in this game. Very cool. Where do we want to go? Probably right here. Ooh. Don't like that hit chance. But we got it. Nice. Good job, Rain. Lana, you sit down here. Mystic is okay, but we get a character later on that has like all of the Mystic abilities, and he's just better at it. So that's why I usually never play the job. But it has some good abilities we want to pick up, especially if you're a spellcaster. And we can also probably sell all of our potions and trade them out for high potions instead. Oof. Agrias, milady, are you okay? Bop. Dead. Damn, we did 100 to her. Of course, when you target your or accidentally hit your allies with friendly fire, you do the most damage. That's gonna hurt. He's late in the story. He is.
By divine will unencumbered, by darkness empowered. Shadow Blade.
Maybe this time we'll use a Mystic or an Orator. How about that? We'll put one of them in our party. I haven't decided yet. I'll think on it. Because both are powerful in their own right. Like Drain from Mystic, extremely powerful.
This
really good.
Life. Cling to it not. Embrace inevitable end. Judgment Blade.
I want one of them to stop. But no, they didn't roll. She's probably gonna go down, but that's okay. She will go in like the knocked out state. Same with Gasparian. Ow.
Hold firm.
What hurt?
No turning back.
That's really gonna hurt. We have a little bit of time to figure out some sort of healing.
I must concentrate.
We can use Chant.
How are you faring?
On your feet, milady. Do a little bit of damage to ourselves, and we should be fine. What do you think about Mustadio, low bravery chemist with elemental guns? That's usually how I run Mustadio, actually. I take him and I nuke his bravery, and then I also use him as my treasure hunter. So yeah, I think that's totally viable and something I do. We're gonna use fire, take out the black mage or the thief there. We're gonna run up to the black mage. Not enough damage. Yeah, I don't like using Rafa and Malik, so it's just like I'm gonna use Mustadio instead. Honestly, Mystic is she's just gonna sit back here and level up. Oh, double evasion from her cloaks. That black mage knows what's up. This is why you wear the cloaks.
I was careless.
You don't ever use a gun or the guns without the elemental weapons? Yeah, they're really good. They are really good. Like how busted is Balthier in the PSP version because he gets barrage where he shoots his gun, what's it, 4 times? Give him an elemental gun. It was so broken. So very, very broken. So good. It's like once you get Balthier, you look at Mustadio and you're like, I don't need you anymore, Mustadio. I'm kind of sad he did. I'm kind of sad, yeah, that Balthier didn't make it into the game.
I'll do what I can.
You are just sitting back here, get some JP because I want you to unlock Orator, which we're not there yet. But for Mystic, the things we kind of definitely want to pick up. Actually, are we going to use Mana Font? No, we did in our YouTube playthrough or Let's Play. I think we'll skip out on Mana Font. Plus, it does like a little delay. Kind of slows down the game a little bit. But I guess we're not speeding up things anyways. I'm just looking at all of our shit.
Where to?
Oh, You wish we had guns in BG3? That'd be cool. Yeah, they have that technology in D&D.
Not here.
Still or die.
Like, I'm fine with, like, kind of like, again, guns or, like, muskets in a, like, more Dark Age medieval fantasy. But the thing is, they can't be, like, widespread. And they can't be, like, the best. You know what I mean?
I have you now.
Like, they have to have, like, clear drawbacks. Which, you know, early guns did, because you shoot once and it takes, like, a whole minute to reload. I think I'm all out here. I just kind of want to make sure Ramza... There we go, level 2. I want to make sure Ramza can learn Steel by the end of this fight. I was gonna say Bravery, but it's Steel. I'll hit both of you.
Time to work.
Oh, look at you, Gaff. Is that my Phoenix down, though? You son of a bitch. I'm gonna bill you for that. Oh, I just killed her again. I did not check when that thunder was gonna go off, and it's gonna miss both of them. Is it 300 or 350? Oh, it's 200. We got it. Nice. Okay. Proceed to party.
This can't be.
You two gang up on her. Oh, I was gonna show the geomancy. Our skill changed to Tanglevine.
Where to?
There is that yellow crystal. So if we step on that, we get all the abilities from that job. Don't you step on it, Gaff. Okay, so Kronos, you're gonna step on it. And now it's like, do you want to learn all of these abilities, or do you want to get HP and MP? I want the abilities, even though those ones are kind of low tier. Isn't Artificer uses a gun, so it's like, it's not outlandish in D&D, right? It's just the one left. 44, beautiful. Throw a stone at your face. Ha! Perfect. She's actually pretty close to level 3. Alright, Gaff is gonna finish it.
Alright, you got me.
We cannot linger. We must find Lady Ovelia.
And how shall we do that? Call out her name and hope she comes running?
Her captors have but one place to go. The impenetrable walls of Fort Besselat.
That's a lot.
Then we must lose no time.
Good job, Kronos. Is usually how black mages work. They're usually the top dog because of how much damage they do. Fort Besselat is somewhere you hear so much about. Well, we actually don't go there for a while. Now, we have new shit.
Looking for after all.
You go to the store. We have like new armor and stuff, which is great. Also, we get to upgrade our cloaks. Hell yeah! So it goes from 10% to 15%. You're starting to see how much this scales. It's great.
Would that be on?
Oh no, Kronos is in the chat. He's a Twitch chatter, so we named it after him. So also another really cool thing, going to each town has like their own wares that they'll sell. So castles usually sell like knight armor and stuff.
By all means.
Anyways, javelins. So this kind of lets you know, who the hell uses a javelin? Kind of makes you start looking around and be like, oh, well, there's this job with the spear icon. That's Dragoon, letting you know, hey, maybe try to figure out how to unlock a Dragoon. Also, this is actually a pretty good time to go into our party here and our guests and take off all of their good shit here, because this Some of these items you don't get in the shop for a while, like the golden helm and the golden armor. We're gonna take that. That's ours now. We don't want to leave them empty-handed. These iron swords we can get rid of. A lot of this stuff we can just sell. But I'd have to clean this inventory out. You don't need to worry about that right now. Lana, you did actually pretty good. What can you learn so far? So we can inflict blindness. We can also absorb MP, which is pretty good actually for again, a spellcaster. But really what I want is invigorate here, invigoration. This is a drain ability. You take health away, but it's based off of the enemy's max health. So if you say you have a boss that has a shit ton of HP, this will do a crap ton of damage. Now, disable is also very good. Listen, Mystic has a lot of good stuff. But I want to get Orator first, because Orator is going to be how we're going to bump up our bravery and our faith. And those are going to be great. Anyways, Geomancer here with all of our terrain abilities. This is the whole list. The most common one is Tanglevine here, at least on Mandalia. So we will pick that up first. But also, I really like the reaction ability from Geomancer, where they will use one of their Geomancy abilities when somebody hits them. And why I like this is because if a spellcaster hits you, you can use it at range. If an archer hits you, you do it at range. It's beautiful. Josh, thanks for the sub, brother. If you're in the chat. It's usually on other videos. But they also get the support ability attack boost. This is great for somebody like a monk, a knight, ninja. And then the movement abilities, yeah, these are kind of ass. Lava walking, there's literally like one map that has lava. Kind of silly. We're gonna want some multiple people to be orators, but let's...
Was there something?
Ramza, learn steel, and then you need to go back to... Oh no, it's Geomancer. It wasn't Dragoon. I knew that. I'm so dumb sometimes. But we need to finish off Thief. We need to hit level 5 on Thief.
Let's try
and
this.
Then we will pivot to Geomancer, and then we'll have Ninja unlocked. My goal is, again, Ramza is going to be our knight. The tricky part about this game when it comes to buildcraft is, say you want to make a knight character, okay? So you put them on knight and you're done. It's like, well, you want to build them out. How do you build them out? You got to go through the job trees. So you actually spend a good amount of time just unlocking and learning shit, just then to kind of circle back to the job you want to use all that shit on. So we're kind of in an awkward period where it's like, okay, I have an idea of the skills and things I want to target, but once we get all those stuff, we will stick him on knight, and he'll basically probably stay there for a majority of the game. He's gonna be really effective because we love knight. And then, Kronos, you're in a really good spot.
I'm still here.
Also, I think Callus lost so much aura in Lightfall. Yeah, I agree, because he went from a raid boss to a final raid boss to a mission boss, a final mission boss. It's just not as cool. And he had the Leviathan. We lost all of it. Kronos, you're kind of actually pretty much almost done. Other than upgrading your movement ability, everything else here is pretty fantastic. Maybe get rid of this for item like we were talking about earlier. So let's do that.
This'll serve.
All these power gauntlets, those are really good. Rain, you're going to stay on this for right now. You're good there. Hexalot. Or Haste. Haste is good too. But I need a way for you to get MP back without relying on somebody else. And all of these are good. First Strike, this only works on humanoids. It costs a lot. Probably not going to pick it up. I think I will pick up Brawler. I don't know. We got a lot of things we need to do. Yeah, we can actually just learn Haste for you right now. Haste is very powerful. But also they have Mana Shield. This is almost like mandatory at certain parts of the game. Swift Spell, not as important anymore because they did increase the cast time. Or they decreased the cast time for a lot of spells. Teleport. This is a double-edged sword, but this is one of the best movement abilities in the game because there's a chance of failure depending on how far you want to teleport. So you could try to teleport somewhere and your character just actually doesn't go anywhere. That sucks. But then you'll get like crazy great teleport like RNG. I love teleport, but I also hate it. We probably won't be messing with it because I want those guaranteed, we know what our characters are going to do. Well, unfortunately, Venture Guide's like... it's kind of sad to talk about Destiny 2, you know? Because it's like, it's dead. Super dead. We should get a Equip Shield. But I think... Ooh, wait, did we unlock errands?
A warm welcome.
We did. Fuck yes. These are a great way to get JP on all of your characters. So say you don't want to level Chemist, well guess what? You don't have to go into combat. You just get to select a errand. So we'll pick 3 people here. Pick them 3. We'll tell them to be gone for 16 days. And here's what we'll do. The community will keep it alive? Yeah, it will. It will. But it's just like, there's only so much you can speculate on lore without getting like new information. Like eventually it's going to run dry pretty quickly. But we can run back and forth. We can avoid all combat. Come back to the tavern.
Welcome.
Look at our errand here.
Right then. Tell us how it went.
All went better than we'd hoped, from start to finish. It isn't the gods, but our own skill we've to thank for that.
Good job, Kronos. Stamp of approval.
I'm so adding to our fortunes. We even found a rare treasure. Curious, ain't it?
Alana. So we got an artifact here. This is really means nothing. These are like this is a good part of the game where it has a bunch of like other Final Fantasy references. Like it'll talk about the Chocobo Forest. It'll talk about the Crystal Tower and like things like that. Like areas we're clearly not going to go to, but they are technically in lore in this universe.
Fine treasure you found. I suppose you can call yourself a treasure.
And this whole treasure hunter level, this doesn't mean anything.
I'd consider that.
Anyways, but we get 108 JP, 113, and then some gil on top of that for nothing. We're doing absolutely nothing.
Will that be all?
And there's errands in each one of these towns.
A warm welcome. You're interested then?
There's 2 there. And just keep sending the same people out when you want them to level up on something. It's beautiful. The only thing that sucks is you can't use your named characters. And in the original version, remember, you could not skip random fights. So everything we were getting, avoiding here, we'd have to do that fight. The way you kind of get around it is you find 2 nodes like this, where there's no fighting on either one of these nodes. So you had to get to a safe spot like this, go back and forth, and then hopefully get back safely to the errand spot.
Welcome. Make it last the spirit. You've some right then.
All went
But
better
now,
than we'd hoped.
Kronos did not need to be
I'd consider that. Need anything?
a chemist in any fights, and you're also not leveling up as a chemist, so you're not getting that JP stat growth. But I just wanted ether. Now we can go to... Time Mage has a lot of good shit. Meteor is really good. Immobilize is good. Stop is good. See, that's the other reason why I don't really use Mystic, is because Time Mage here has a lot of also like really good status effects. You're going to want Mana Shield eventually, but also you're going to want this as well. So we could change him now to a White Mage.
I see.
Get some JP on there. Again, it's a really easy way just to earn JP without having to actually play the jobs. So now we unlocked Order, which is fantastic because we want to grab Praise and we want to grab Preach, but also Entice. The Order is how you convince enemies to join your party. So it's a great way to recruit monsters. There's Tame here. Tame basically forces monsters to join your party when you critically wound them, but you might kill them. You know, you gotta hit that sweet spot, which puts them in the critical state. Anyways. Do we need to gain anything else from... I think we want to swap over to Order.
Wish me luck.
Get some JP on there. Hex, I don't know what we're doing with you yet, brother. I've got no idea what we're doing with you. Everybody else, we're just kind of... Yeah, don't be fooled by the 10%. Yeah, that one you just kind of like bash your head against the percentage until it like works out for you. I think we want her to go on Mystic too. I think the idea is we want to like kind of broadly unlock everything. And I need somebody to get to Dancer, and I need another one to get to Bard. Hex, I have a job for you. You're going to be our Bard. We need to get to Order, which means we need Mystic, which means we need White Mage. It's all coming together.
Very nice.
Anyways, that's how errands work. Use them. They're amazing. But we're done. We're done with tactics for the day. Wrap things up. Random question there, Adventure Guy. My favorite X-Men? I think it's either Wolverine or Cyclops. I just always liked them from the 90s X-Men show. The cartoon or anime, however you want to phrase it. Trying to think some other ones. I also like Nightcrawler for a bit because I like teleporting. Teleporting's really cool. If I had a superpower, if I could have one superpower, it would be teleportation. Just think about all the traveling that you just skip out on. Oh, it'd be great. Or like it'd just be instant. Like you don't have to, you know, waste your time getting in the car. You know, getting on a plane. It's like, no, let me just poof, go anywhere. Anywhere that you've been, that you've seen, I guess is how it works. But that would be mine. Like flying would be cool, but I don't know, and then you gotta go outside sometimes, and it's hot out there. It's hot outdoors. What happens if you fly by like a windmill? I don't know. Or like a jet engine. You get sucked right in. Yeah, Nightcrawler's great. I love it. Like his whole story, his like accent, his upbringing. It's very cool. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Don't want to get too far into chapter 2. Kind of wrap things up with chapter 1. The only thing I'm going to do off stream is just go through the errands. You guys don't need to see me running back and forth between nodes. We're not going to do any fights, anything like that. Probably open up next stream with a random battle. Kind of see where we're at. And yeah, I will see you guys on Tuesday. Hopefully I'll have 2 videos out before then, but we'll see. Anyways, y'all, have a great weekend, and I will see you then. Peace.